Hello and welcome to section 3 of module 3 week 3 in our project management professional training program. So in this section we'll be exploring the project manager competencies. Okay, those skill sets that are required by the project managers and the diverse set of competencies that he needs to be able to excel in his role. Okay, so let us explore these competencies and why they are essential for you as a project manager. So without further ado, let's jump in. Alright, so first and foremost, what are competencies, you may want to ask? Competencies are a combination of knowledge, skills, abilities, and behaviors that enable an individual to perform effectively in their roles. Okay, so it's a combination of your knowledge, all the knowledge you've gathered, the skills that you have, your abilities, and how you behave. Okay, what's your behavior? All right, and how does all that help you to perform effectively in your role? So all that is what competency is about. Okay, now what are the project manager competencies? What are the set of competencies that he needs to have for a successful project? First of all, the project manager needs to have technical project management skills. Secondly, he needs strategic and business management skills. And then thirdly, he needs leadership skills. Okay, so we're going to look at these different skills in more details. Now, starting with the first, the technical project management skills. Now, this includes mastery of the project management tools, techniques, and methodology. So as a project manager, you need to know the tools that you require, all right, for your particular project. You need to know the techniques, all right, and then you need to understand the methodologies that are involved in being able to achieve your project objectives. Okay, so when we start going into the knowledge areas in details, we're going to be seeing more of tools and techniques. Okay, so secondly, when we talk about technical project management skills, the project manager needs to be able to plan, execute, all right, monitor and control projects effectively. So he needs to have the ability to be able to plan. All right, planning is very, very important. Without planning, and not just planning, proper planning, you understand, the project manager needs to be able to plan properly. Like they say, proper planning prevents poor preparation. All right, in other words, he who fails to plan properly has planned to fail professionally. Okay, so you must know how to plan, and then beyond planning, execute, implement. Implementation is key. Ideation without execution, ideation without implementation is delusion. Okay, so you can plan all you want, but if you are unable to execute, if you're unable to, get the tire to hit the road, if you're unable to implement what you have in your plan, no matter how lofty the plan is, nothing is going to happen. You're not going to be able to achieve your project objectives. Or if you are sloppy in your execution, then the whole thing is going to go belly up. Right, so proper planning is important, execution is important, and then monitoring is important. Right, monitoring, supervision is important, and controlling to ensure that everything is going as planned. All right, to ensure that we're meeting up with the quality standards, to ensure that we're complying with regulations. All right, so all these are very, very essential, and you need proper monitoring and controlling. Okay, Then also proficiency in areas like scope management, scheduling, budgeting, and risk management are very, very critical technical skills that a project manager also needs to have. Okay, so that is it for the technical project management skills. Let's look at the next one, which is strategic and business management skills. This has to do with a business. So the project manager needs to understand business, because a project organization or a project team is more like a strategic business unit within an organization. All right, the organization has a strategic goal or a strategic business objective, and because of that, they've set up this project team or this project organization and assign them with a particular project to be able to achieve a specific strategic goal. All right, or a goal that can help them meet their strategic objectives. All right, so that's a business unit. So the project manager needs to understand business management skills. He needs to have business management skills and needs to have a strategic perspective. Do you understand? Right? So for that, he needs to be able to understand the organizational strategy and alignment of projects with the business goals. Okay, so the project manager needs to know, okay, what is the strategy of the organization? All right, and how does the project align with the business goals of the organization? So that's very key. And also, decision making should be based on the deep comprehension of the industry, market, and economic factors. Okay, so like I said before, project manager's job is more of decision making. All right, so in making those decisions, he has to be informed about the industry, markets, and economic factors. So he's going to be making an informed decision, all right, when he understands those factors. Okay, and then also ability to manage project resources in a way that maximizes business value is a very, very strategic and management business skill. Okay, so he needs to be able to manage project resources, whether they are human resources, whether they are financial resources, whatever resources that he has at his disposal for the execution of the project. He needs to be able to manage it properly, all right, and then maximize it to create the best maximum business value for his organization. Okay, so next is leadership skills. This is very, very important. The project manager is first and foremost a leader, all right, because he's leading a team, right, of experts, subject matter experts, professionals from different disciplines and different fields. All right, so for him to be able to get these people to work together to achieve the project goals and the organization's strategic objectives, he needs to be able to get all of them to be on board, to be on the same page. All right, to be in agreements, all right, regarding what needs to be done. Okay, for him to be able to have a successful outcome. So effective leadership requires inspiring and guiding the project team, whoever that team may comprise of. Okay, communication, motivation, and conflict resolution abilities is also very, very essential, and these are leadership skills. Okay, balancing the roles of a leader and a manager. So like I said before, leadership and management are two different ball games, right? They are two different worlds. So the project manager has to be the best of both worlds, providing effective leadership and also providing robust management for the project to be successful. Okay, so what are the key takeaways from this section? Firstly, competencies are a blend of knowledge, skills, abilities, and behaviors. So as a project manager, by now you already understand the combination of skills and abilities that you need to have for a successful project. So the project manager requires technical project management skills, strategic business management skills, and also leadership skills. So these are the skill sets that make up the competencies that the project manager requires. So, and the interesting thing is that nobody is born with all the skill sets complete. Okay, so you don't have to start wondering, oh, what am I going to do now? No, these skills are learnable. You can learn them, and you can also improve on them. You can acquire more leadership skills. You can improve on your leadership skills. You can improve on your management skills. You can improve on your technical skills. Learn them. They can be learned. All right, they can be learned. Nobody is born with them. You can learn them. Right, so these competencies enable project managers to navigate complex projects successfully. So when you have all these competencies, these knowledge, skills, and abilities, and then you plug in the right behavior, the right attitude, the right mindset, you find out that your project is going to be a breeze. You're going to sail through successfully. Okay. Alright, at this point I'd like to congratulate you. Okay, now you have seen that project managers need a diverse skill set to be able to excel. In our next section, we'll be exploring performing integration at different levels and how project managers bring various aspects together for project success. Okay, so hope you've gotten a bunch of value from this section. So I'll see you in the next section. Cheers.